Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Normally I do car videos and the like, but Creality reached out and asked me if I wanted to test a laser engraver and cutter. Love gadgets, couldn't wait. Not my usual thing, I have to say. However, I've got a mate in Preston who has a bar, Nikos, and talking to him, we came up with all sorts of ideas. Personalised coasters, personalised cheese boards, menus, even the tabletops. The tabletops are wood and about so big, and you know, to try and laser engrave them. I just made one coaster, basically for myself, but as a test. And that's it. Let me just come and show you there. That's it. It's become rather popular, and there's quite a few people want one. And I've got to say, I haven't quite got the hang of this machine. I seem to be having a problem with my MacBook. It's a new MacBook. When I connect, I can't quite use the camera to lay stuff out, and I'm trying. You know, if you do one, you can see whereabouts the laser's going to go. You can set the laser on 5% or something and see where the laser's going to go and frame it. But I want to kind of do a production of these things, and I don't want to be lining stuff up all the time. So I've had an idea, and I don't know whether it's going to work, but I'm going to see. So here we go. I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this. There we go. We'll open LightBurn. So LightBurn, and what I've done here in the settings, because the laser bed is 400 by 415. You'll see there I've changed it to 305 by 305. Now that's the pieces of wood I've got. They're 305 by 305, and I want to make them into, first of all, I want to make coasters, wooden coasters, because what we've found is these Slate coasters, because they've got these sponge things on the back, they're okay. In fact, they're great for mugs and stuff, but wine glasses, when you've just had a drop too much and you don't put it down properly, and Nikos glasses are Riedel glasses as well, so they cost a fair few quid. Don't want to be breaking them. So what we're going to do is, first of all, try and make these so they're thinner, they're okay for wine, they're okay for beer. These look better, and as I say, there's a few people that go in the bar. I made my own coaster, and they want them too. So I am going to try, with my limited knowledge of laser engravers and printers, I'm going to try and make it and set it up, thinking logically, and seeing if I can do it. We won't know, but here we go. So I've set it to 305, 305. That's the one. I set the camera up. But as I say, the image seems to be too big. I don't know why. It may well be my Mac, I just don't know. Well, that's 305 by 305. So these coasters, it's just really the wrong size, because these coasters are 100 millimeters diameter. So you should be able to get 3 on there. However, these, which I want to make, once I've cut these out, I want that to be a stencil for these, so I can do several at a time. 305 is just not quite, because that is an uneven edge and has to be 105 for, once I've cut it out, for this to slot in, the blank coaster to slot in. So anyway, let's carry on. Also, Nico just decided, when he set up his business, like so, to use this font, which is very, very difficult to match. I couldn't match it perfectly. So what I had to do is use the closest to it and then stretch it out in LightBurn. So I'm not going to bore you with the whole process of setting the letters up in the middle, but I'll just show you hopefully what I'm going to do with the disc. Now the first thing is, how do I get the piece of wood to be exactly in the place on the laser bed that I want it to be? And I don't know whether this is going to work, but bear with me. So we want the pencil tool. I'm going to put it over here, click on shift, because I want to take it to there, and then down here. I'll just pinch it off there by right clicking. But you'll probably also notice that if I just zoom in there, and then where's it gone? There. It's not quite on the line. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this and then drag it till it snaps to the line. So that should be a perfect cut. That's up here, it's gone into the cuts and layers, if you can see it here, and it's a line. Now 6000 at 20 is not going to cut through what I want to do. So I'm going to take that down to speed 850. Where's it gone? 850, there, 850. At 100%. And again, I haven't done a whole lot of tests with these things. So 850 at 100. This is going to be how I try and position my coaster template. So up here we'll go to File, Save As, Position Template. Save. Now we're going to open another one. I've imported the stuff I did already, so as not to bore you, because making the Nikos like that was a bit of a pain. The Barry's here. The Barry's here. If you see, I can kind of see that blue thing there. That's a circle. That's it straight. But by grabbing the blue bit, so all those are straight, by grabbing the blue bit, I can turn this in and it brings it into a circle and shows you just about where it's going to go. Right, so the wooden ones I want to line around the outside. That is, I think I'd done that at 95. Oh no, that's 90. Right, so that's 90. So first of all, we go over to the circle tool here. And then if I click on the shift, I can drag and make a perfect circle. So I want that to be 90. That's, here we go, 90. So that's 90. And then click back on the arrow, and then I drag it till it's centered. I want to make another circle. Oh, actually, let me just put that. So we've got Nikos and the actual layer on O2. That's line. We don't want line. We want fill. So the red's the fill. We've got the line here. That's just going to be an outline. So again, 6000 by 20 is fine. That's on grey. I want it to be on a kind of a coloured one. So I'm just going to click there on green so I can see it, so it stands out better. Now there's two things I want, and I have to arrange these very, very carefully, because now I want another circle. I want another circle, so I'm going to draw one here. I'm going to put that on another colour. That's orange. And I want that at 100. 100. Enter, so that's gone to 100. Now I need to move that and click it. That's perfect. So that is also going to be, the orange, that's going to be a line. Now it's going to cut that out, so I need to slow that down. I need to slow that down to 850, or there or thereabouts. 850 by 100% cut. Make sure we get through it in one go. And you'll see if I wind those along, you've also got air there. So you've got output, you've got show, you've got air. Now, what I need to do later is remember to knock this line round here off when I do the slate coasters, because I don't want, see that line there? Because it's not perfect around the outside, it exaggerates in some places that it's not a perfect circle. So I don't want that one on the slate ones. But here, because that is a perfect circle, I think it probably just finishes it off. So we've got that. Now we want another circle. We want another circle. Click, keep your finger on shift so it draws a perfect circle. And then I want that to be 105. There you go. Just makes a perfect circle. Now we've got to go back to there. It's selected it, and I can just, again, get it to click, get it to snap. Thereabouts, yep. So that's it. So let's just change the colour of that one as well. So I've got another line here. And again, I'm going to, because of the order of these things, it's going to do the red first, the green second, the line round there, the third cut, which is the actual coaster. I want it to drop the coaster out of the middle first, because if it drops the whole circle out, then when it tries to cut the coaster out, it might just have moved and not get it right. So the last cut I want is this blue one. Here we go. And again, we'll do 850 over 100. Click. So that's it. That's my coaster designed. Because you'll see there Barry's coaster, but we've got a few requests, so I'm just going to knock that back. Nikos for a start. If I just select it all like so, that's got it all. Go down to the boxes here. I'm going to put 2 and then 2 here. So 2 rows of 2. Okay. And here we go. We've got them all. If I drag them down like so and position them in the wood, you'll see there, I'll just click further up. So I'm going to get 4 out of that piece of wood, and then this is going to be my template. It will do my OCD if I don't. I'm going to move it into the middle like so, there or thereabouts. And then I'm just going to put Slate Coaster Template Nikos named. So put that in the center. We've got Arial, we're going to go to Arial, oh, we've got Arial Black there, Arial Black, and then we're going to move it up. It's about so, put that in the center, magnify like Blade Runner, Slate Coaster, oh yes, and I have spelt it wrong. Slate coaster template, Nikos named. Now we're gonna have to go, we've got Nikos coaster, and just click select all, and then I want to ungroup. Have I done that? Yeah, that's it. So we'll go back here, that's it, Nikos coaster. Just zoom in a little bit, bring it over here, back again, Nikos coaster. So there, I want Benz. Oh, one too many S's. Benz coaster. Alison's coaster. Rebecca's coaster. So now I'm just going to save this. Let me just see if I've got all this right. So I've got the fill layer there. It's going to, the first thing it's going to do is fill there. So it's going to cut out and fill. The second is the line. It's going to draw a line. The third, it's going to cut the inside one, leaving the coasters perfectly. And then the fourth, it's going to cut the outside one so that it's big enough for the Slate coasters to drop in next time. So it should make all these coasters, and then if my idea where I can put the piece of wood in and then position the next piece of wood or the template, then I should be cooking with gas. We'll see. So file, save as, first named wooden template. Better put Nikos in as well. Save. That's it. Hopefully we're ready for the cutting now. That'll be an experience. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.